Go keep posting that motivational police ass shit, nigga. Get your bitch ass on, nigga. You ain't got shit to worry about. Your bitch ass going to heaven, nigga. Hey, your bitch ass going to heaven, nigga. You cool. Your ass ain't did shit at all. Your ass a saint. Lame ass, nigga. Old, lame, goofy ass, nigga.
How y'all coming? Button on you. Come here, check it out, Dad. Oh, man. You come out, this how we hit y'all shit. This how y'all supposed to hit our shit, you know? One of these little old crib. Oh, man, come outside, get your ass dropped. Shoot out the window, get your ass dropped. At it. Back at it. Hey, we ain't on phone them, Preston. We ain't on phone them, Preston. Hey, look, we just gonna terrorize the whole city. We making our way around. We making our way around. Fuck your ring camera too. Fuck your ring camera too. Got big hog, know what we do. We on Preston.
On State near 86th, and you'll see it here. It happens fast, just 8 seconds, but we can see it from several angles. 3 gunmen in a black Dodge Durango get out of the car and then start firing. A 31-year-old man was shot.
Killed that nigga on camera. Put that shit back. We watching this bit like a porn.
Go ahead, man. How you coming? 10 fuck 12, man. Fuck 12. Oh, dig on my fuck 12. This bitch so dry. One about South for with 12 coming for. Right, why police behind us? Nigga, oh my dig on this bitch Jado.
So how y'all stay away from like all of that extra stuff while y'all in the booth? Like y'all finna go crazy on the rap.
You finna bake this.
Watch this. Hey, let's get out right here.
Doors open.
Somebody open this fucking door. Open this fucking door.
God, I killed that nigga. They ain't believe me. I said that shit like corp. That nigga was dead on the ground. We got us a picture. We took that bitch and poured up.
Niggas steady making this one. I'm out spending every day. I'm the one that hit that cutting. Shot your cousin in his face. Okay, cool. Let's speak them facts. We gon' take it all the way back. Reason niggas mad. They got they K together. Get the rest put on the side like PJ scratching. Monte being funny like he ain't just see. Let's say get checked. Back but on the neck. Put this and that's like do the help me catch a happy if they stir up promise next. Straight facts, my homie died, ain't make no check out in that car I made him. You still ain't Snake for Nero, yeah, last time I checked you dick right niggas that had put that boy to rest. They cut me in, so Park gon' dump the man. Call baby Zoo when I'm on board, say no, that boy get right on that. Think this my car, but this a hot, you know I pulled up in some fair. I can't even stop, fuck out my eyes, look at the too tough for the level like me shook. A boy gon' die, catching me cooking. Tryna play balls, leave me alone. To call him on phone, they tryna get booked.
Love. I've been having love. Look. Yeah. Duck down, baby, duck down. Hey, shoot like a motherfucker, duck down. Police, right?
Niggas get robbed every day, B.
Yeah, on my dig, I'm in the grave. Fuck Poke, you gonna get your ass clapped on my dig, I'm in the grave.
I think that's 12.
Nigga, say out right now. Fuck out of here, bro. Alright. Stop playing with me, nigga. Alright, bro. They smack his ass.
Strip right now.
Alright, I got you.
Hey, what's wrong with that? Say fuck rap. Say fuck rap. Say fuck rap. Say one way we run this shit. Take them pants, take them drawers off. Now run. Take them now run. Take them drawers off. Take them dummies off. We gone, folks.
Fuck 30. Fuck Curtis, nigga. Hey, coming. Fuck 30. Hey, coming, bro. My dead cuz. Who the fuck is 30? Fuck a hoe, nigga. Slide, nigga. Hey, this what block this ass through?
Catch me a VJ, put niggas under the frozen roll. How to hop in the brook, these bitch ass niggas out here really had they room. We put a hop in the grade, they knew it was us when he died, we rolled on the tomb. Niggas ain't still get back, we chasing the city. Niggas be dead in two. See so many niggas outside the car.
You think it's okay to murder, rob, assault somebody for no reason? You deserve to be in jail. Like, if you want to be a thug, it's only 2 things you supposed to look forward to: jail or
and
dead.
And everyone knows that.
And Trump trying to stop one. He really trying to help these niggas.
One
trying to lock
plus
him
one
up.
equals two.
He ain't got to lock him up. He just trying to stop it.
Exactly.
Y'all ain't on the jail, and y'all ain't dying. I'm with me. So guess what? That's why these activists are pissing me off.
They're stupid. They don't care.
Would you also like to get federal funding to help put 5,000 more cops on the street in Chicago? Would that help drive down crime?
Well, look, policing by itself is not the full strategy.
No, I understand that. You've talked about the other things you want, and I said those are good and important programs, but I'm asking also, would 5,000 more police officers on the street in Chicago be helpful to go along with all of those social programs that a lot of cities are engaging in and having success with?
Well, look, here's the best way I can put it, Joe, is that in the 90s when I was in high school, we had 3,000 more police officers and we had 900 people being murdered every single year in Chicago. It's just not policing alone. Of course, we want more detectives.
I know it's not policing alone, but I know it's not policing alone. You've told me everything else you want. I'm curious, and this does come down to an ideological difference between people. Do you believe that the streets of Chicago would be safer if there were more uniformed police officers on the streets of Chicago?
Or no?
Yes.
I believe the city of Chicago and cities across America would be safer if we actually had, affordable housing. Look,
okay,
I'm not saying
that's not the question I asked. My question is, and I just need a yes or a no, do you believe the streets of Chicago would be safer if you got all of those other extraordinary programs put back into place, which do have a history of being successful, if that's complemented by having 5,000 more cops on the streets of Chicago?
He's not going to answer.
I don't believe that we should narrow it down to just police officers, Joe, is what I'm saying. That is an antiquated approach. I'm saying we've invested in detectives.
Mr. Mayor, are you hearing what I'm saying? I'm agreeing with you that all of these other social programs are extraordinarily important. I just need a yes or a no, and then this will be the last time I ask. If you get all of those other social programs that 800 million that New York City does, Los Angeles, other people do with great success, would an additional 5,000 cops on the streets in Chicago help complement those programs to make Chicago safer?
Yes.
Look, we are working hard to make sure that our police department is fully supported. I don't believe that just simply putting out an arbitrary number around police officers.
This is why McDonald's is closing and leaving everywhere in goddamn Chicago. Drill rap started in Chicago. We almost saw a whole decade of kids rapping and killing each other.
They were killing before that.
Hey,
they've been killing there since the 1970s. We all know who's the issue and what's the issue.
I'm just talking about the beginning of drill rap, though.
Yeah, but that didn't help. But they was already killing before that. In 1970, they was killing bad. Remember, we pulled it up before our parents were even born. This is bad when MSNBC is less liberal than the mayor of Chicago. The MSDNC, the most liberal channel there is, worse than CNN, worse than anybody. When Joe Scarborough is less liberal than the mayor of Chicago, we know we have an issue. He said, yes, all these bullshit programs that you want, all that shit, yes, we can have it. But will 5,000 more cops help?
Yes.
Well, we need programs. Brother, my brother in Christ, Lord have mercy. I cannot deal with this. I cannot. You have a 6% approval rating. You have a ghetto city. You can't even sit here and say, yes, we'll take all these programs, but more cops will help stop crime. Look at DC. It took the National Guard. Come on, bro.
I'm going to be honest, them programs ain't going to help.
It ain't going to help jack shit.
Look, we are working hard to make sure that our police department is fully supported. I don't believe that just simply putting out an arbitrary number around police officers is the answer. What I'm saying is policing and affordable housing.
No, you're not.
It's policing and mental and behavioral health care services. It's policing and youth employment. It's a full package. Of course, we want to make sure that our police department is fully supported. That's why I've invested in our Detectives Bureau, because what we have seen in the city of Chicago, when we solve crime, it acts and serves as a deterrent. It's policing and all of the other efforts that we're doing. Here's the last thing that I'll say to that. The federal government could work stronger to coordinate with my police department to get guns off the streets of Chicago. We've seen these coordination efforts work. Just a couple of weeks ago, the ATF working with my police department, we removed over 150 guns off the streets of Chicago that...
All right, shut the fuck up.
Hold on, show the video of the kids with the switches in the
Brother,
gym again.
We didn't ran that video already.
Everyone knows how bad it is there.
Guys, we're just gonna run a bunch of politicians that has now spoke out against what Trump is trying to do.
Want to take a moment to first bring you greetings from Oakland, California.
Great place.
Oakland is in the house.
Y'all lost y'all NFL team.
Now,
The
Oakland
crowd.
is a community that fights for democracy every day. And it's one that I'm honored to represent as I approach my first 100 days as mayor. And I just happen to be Oakland's first black woman mayor.
We don't care. I'm tired of hearing that shit. I don't care. Do something.
Now, y'all know the signs of authoritarianism cannot be ignored. And so I want to just take a minute to thank California Democrats, all right? And I want to thank Texas Democrats for standing strong. I was born in Texas, proud California. Together, we are leading the fight to protect our democracy. Now, Donald Trump, you know he trashed Oakland. He lied about us. But Oakland is not afraid. We embrace all residents, including our immigrant communities. Our police do not cooperate with ICE.
Great.
We don't.
All right, guys, we all know Stephen Miller. Stephen Miller's great. He communicates basically what the White House is saying. And they have a viral clip, CNN. This lady on CNN said the craziest stuff ever. And this is what Stephen Miller said to make her say what she said, just so we can hear, so y'all can get some context. This is crazy. This is all he said, guys.
Steve Miller, please say a few words.
Thank you, sir. So just to, first of all, follow up on what the Vice President said. No police officer working in the city can remember a time in their lives when there has been no murders. You can work at the police department for 20 years, 30 years, your whole life. We've checked the records. No one can even find a record of being murder-free for as long as we've been murder-free under President Trump's leadership. Additionally, and the President spoke about this before, we've uncovered, in the process of uncovering, a massive scandal in Washington, D.C. with the doctoring of crime stats. And the Department of Justice, under the Attorney General, is leading the effort to uncover this. But when we ultimately share the results, it will stun you. The extent to which, even though D.C. had the worst crime in America, honestly measured, it dramatically understated how bad it was. There's even accusations that murders and homicides were reported as accidents instead of murders. I mean, this is how severe the manipulation of the crime data has been in this city, and it will all be uncovered and it will all be brought to light. You know, I've had a chance to spend some time, as has everyone here, with the police officers in the city. Members of the public are going up to them and thanking them, just overflowing with gratitude, because for the first time in their lives, they can use the parks.
Y'all heard Stephen Miller, great communicator for the White House, guys.
Anytime that we play something from Stephen Miller, it would be journalistic integrity to point out that he is a white supremacist and he is the brainchild behind this policy. That's not my opinion. That's actual facts. And for him to purport lies from the Oval Office as a white supremacist, it should be pointed out. I think the reason why you may feel that way, Arthur, is because you maneuver in society with a certain privilege. The question is, who are these?
Well, hold on, what privilege? When I get on the subway, just tell me the privilege. When I'm dressed like this on the subway, I am a target. That is not a privilege. I'm a target. There's the guy who probably has a wallet and a watch.
Arthur, I want you to be
That's not
open.
privilege.
I want you to have a little bit of intellectual curiosity and be open and let me finish my point. Thank you. I think when you ask the question, who is the militarized law enforcement there to protect and who are they there to protect from? And so often in this country, particularly, that is how law enforcement swole their ranks. There was so much violence against people people of color, black people in particular in this country, that they said it's okay to beat a black person, to murder a black person, but you gotta be wearing a badge when you do it.
Victims?
Do you want to listen, or do you can't talk and listen at the same time? So let me just tell you. It doesn't sound like it. My point to you is, I am telling you on the front lines what is happening, and there are militarized police force going in harassing longtime law-abiding citizens of Washington, D.C. And so when we, who are probably a little more familiar with American history perhaps than you, look at the military turning the police force on its own people, we remember the examples like Tulsa, when law enforcement dropped bombs on its own community. We know what it is like to have people. We are not so far. We are not so far from that. We are not so. We are actually not so far from that.
We need to bring some numbers into this.
Extremists.
That's crazy.
She know that black people are the most people that's committing crimes.
Everyone knows.
So why is she?
Really quickly, Abby, because
He's a white supremacist.
Man.
That's a white supremacist for trying to put people on the street from murdering other people.
Bro, I'm gonna run one more clip. Guys. Of black people crying about the stuff that's been going on.
So why nobody complain about when the babies are getting hit by stray bullets in their neighborhood? When grandmas and mamas don't have nobody else to call, who the hell they gonna call for help?
Hey, speaking of grandmas, a lady got shot on 43rd, 72-year-old woman, straight bullet.
Yeah, bro.
Straight bullet. But guess what? I'm going hard today, guys. After this clip. After this clip. Oh, I'm gonna go hard, bro. I swear to God, right after this clip, it's on now.
They have allowed their racism to drive them nuts, and we see it every day. I don't even know why they let this man go to a microphone. And by the way, you don't have to be white adjacent as some black people think they are. You could be plain old white like John Bolton.
Listen,
the house will be raided
for the life of me,
if you disagree with this man. We really are moving into a crazy oligarchy where you said the man was stupid on CNN, and the next thing you know, your house is raided, your office is raided. You're not even there. Your wife, who
you got this historic black woman, Lisa Cook, on the Federal Reserve, and Donald Trump put out, go to my iPad, tweet, Cook must resign now. Another black woman who he is attacking.
We don't give a Roland Martin. Bro, listen to me, bro. I'm going to be real, bro. This ideology, this racist ideology, I'm going to be real, guys. This shit might all came from black women. This shit, I'm going to blame all this shit on black women.
One second though, bro. Men are supposed to lead. You see all the black men on there doing this?
You see what black men doing?
See them on there
they
doing
killing
this?
each other.
They see them doing on this?
They killing each other.
Yeah, you right, sister. You right. It's just as much the men as it is the women. They need to tell their ass, shut up, you're stupid.
I don't know, man. It seemed like the black woman might have created this stupid-ass ideology.
It's all stupid.
And it went to
But the white liberals are pushing it actually the most in the colleges. If you go to colleges, it starts with the colleges. That's why Jordan Peterson and a lot of people on the right are attacking the colleges so hard, because the colleges is where it's starting. The white liberal at the colleges are pushing this ideology. They push everything anti-Christian, anti-Western, anti-America. Even though the West in America and all of that is the reason that the world is even a better place.
It's black people that never went to the hood in their life, and they think that. So if you've never been to the hood and you don't know niggas, then you're not gonna know what you're not gonna know.
But do you think the white liberal professors went to the hood?
No.
Okay.
So they're speaking on something they don't know.
That's my point.
So that's why I'm more mad at niggas, because if you know niggas, then it's your fault.
Okay.
That's true. It's the niggas' fault.
That's true.
It's the black women and these stupid ass pussy
that is
black
also
men
a point.
fault.
I think it's both faults, but I think that when you make it in schools and you're supposed to be a reputable university, Harvard, California, USC, any college in America almost at this point, when they are telling the students, indoctrinating the minds of the youth so that they are raised up thinking that everything Western is bad, everything Christian is bad, then America is bad. That's why Trump says they hate America.
I'm gonna keep it 100. We can't blame the liberals because we're messing up our own community, saying there's no problem going on.
But they want this to happen. They want this to happen.
So that's why
it's all of their faults. It's their faults.
I just don't know, but it's everybody's fault. Yeah,
it's both. Both are right. Yes, it's that. But
yeah,
can you just to be honest? This is gonna sound mean.
The black woman in power. I feel like shit got worse.
I feel like the school, it started with the universities. That's why I really
I feel like right now,
it was before the universities, bro.
Either you're pussy, and we know black men, they went raid. They going red right now because they're not, the ones that's logical.
Yeah.
If you're in the streets, we're not talking about the streets. Black women, it's going to take them forever. Why? Because they might be the dumbest.
Nah.
They might be the... Oh, we're the most educated.
Hold on. But boom. You just hit it right there. The most educated, the most indoctrinated.
That's bullshit.
It's the colleges.
That's bullshit.
It's the
I
colleges.
don't believe that's that.
To be honest with you,
it's the college. I believe it because it's the people who go to college. Look, if we look at the last election, the people who went to college voted the most for.
So you're telling me
Kamala.
that it's more black women that gets degrees than white women?
Percentage of.
Is that true?
Yes, it
I don't
is.
know about that, bro.
The college indoctrination. I'm telling you, people who go to college turn liberal. They got colleges turning people liberal. It's a big problem.
I ain't gonna lie. I can't even look that stat up, bro. I know off my eyes,
bro,
that shit not right.
And
bro.
everyone knows. I'm telling you,
right,
everyone knows this, bro. It's the colleges, bro.
It's Asians.
That makes a ton of sense, actually.
Well, I mean, brother.
That's common
listen
sense.
to me.
That is common
The most
sense.
educated
It's 66.
woman. I'm sorry. I just
66% of Asians. Asian
overall, 66% of Americans
have the associate.
To me, even if that paper don't mean a goddamn thing.
Yeah, it doesn't. College does not make you smart.
Seeing
Clearly.
what has been happening in politics, guys, and seeing the way people think.
People aren't smart.
People just aren't smart.
They're just not.
And I hang around black women
You
all
need
the time.
common sense.
I literally can't talk politics with black women. I just won't do it.
But there's a lot of. It's not just them. Bro.
Well, some
it's not just them.
Some who?
It's not just
not
them.
very many of them.
I thought to something that has some common sense.
Well, it's about 10% of them.
But it's the same thing with the men, bro. It's damn near the same thing with the men.
It's more like
they sit there and they vouch for everything. The men are supposed to leave.
It's like 30,
and they will agree with everything they say because they want some at night.
And that's it. That's what I'm saying. You're not a man that stand on your 10 toes or
tell the
pussy
truth.
Or
tell the truth.
We need police officers
and for
on
the
the
woman,
streets.
they're not following nobody. They're not following. So they're just dumb.
I'm telling you, bro.
But the men, man, look, man. I don't know. Man.
It's a liberal university. It's the woke mind virus.
Because this is like
the woke mind virus.
Just be real, guys. If no crime has happened in 12 days, it is literally
in DC.
Where's the stat at right
here?
No
murders in DC.
Where's it at? In 12 days,
historic run.
Not a homicide has happened.
Click that Grok thing right there.
Now people are saying this looks like Nazi Germany at this point.
Essentially, what the president is doing through the Secretary of Defense is creating units, official military units, to quite frankly watch the American people. And that's the thing that is absolutely abhorrent. It reminds me so much of what happened in Germany in the 1930s.
He hasn't lived around niggas.
None of these people lived around niggas.
They have it.
They don't know about somebody sitting on the corner saying, "Hey, I got that. If you need that."
There's so many. You have to. I guess you do have to live around them to understand.
Exactly.
Yeah, you
truly.
have to.
Exactly. That's why I'm more mad at the black politicians that keep black people down, because y'all are the true ones keeping black people down, because y'all know niggas.
But a lot of these black politicians went to Harvard and were rich.
Yeah, that's true.
They never lived around.
They didn't really,
Brandon Johnson didn't. He was a teacher. He was actually in the hood.
And he has a 6% approval rating, and he lies every day. He couldn't even admit that the police would stop crime. They don't have common sense.
This is, I guess, guys, stopping crime is Nazi Germany.
Think about what Donald Trump is trying to do here. He is trying to establish police control over major cities. And he started with LA, but then he started on Washington. This is what the Nazis did in 1933. One of the first things they did in the spring of 1933 was to take over the state governments and the policing functions of the state governments like Bavaria, Prussia, and so on and so forth. And if on January 6, 2021, Donald Trump had the kind of control of policing in the District of Columbia that he seeks to have in this city and others, how do you think that would have went?
It would not have. He would have
called in the National Guard.
For folks at home, if you remember, people.
Listen to me, guys. This is the perfect example right here of the people that I'm talking about.
I can't do this no more, bro. This is ruining my whole entire day.
A pussy right here and a fat ass black bitch.
Yeah, they don't understand,
I'm
bro.
sorry, bro.
Like, to be honest with you, you could go on social media. Not even if you don't even live around it.
Bro,
our social media is completely different.
Bro. They're not seeing the shit that we see. They're not seeing the shit. They're not seeing none of this
No
shit.
seatbelts, no
They're
car
not seeing
seats.
none of this stuff that we're seeing, bro. So we know what's the problem.
No, yeah. When you've seen it in person and experienced it in person, it just like you could never ever tell me.
But let's end this on a good note. With somebody that knows what they're talking about.
Where's Byron? Can we get Byron Donalds, Wesley Hunt? Can we get somebody?
Yeah, bro.
But
They need police out
he
there.
basically, in this clip, said, jailing criminals is racist, guys.
Nah, you gotta lock them niggas up.
That's basically what he said.
I'm sorry, bro. Hey, if you do a heinous crime, you deserve to be locked
El
up.
Salvador. We are the softest country on crime.
I'm sorry, bro. You decide you think it's okay to murder, rob, assault somebody for no reason. You deserve to be in jail. Like if you want to be a thug, it's only two things you're supposed to look forward to: jail or
And
death.
And everyone knows that.
And Trump trying to stop one. He really trying to help these niggas.
He trying to lock him up.
Equals 2.
He ain't got to lock him up. He just trying to stop it.
Exactly.
Y'all ain't going to jail and y'all ain't dying. A double whammy. So guess what? That's why these activists are pissing me off.
They're stupid. They don't care.
Well, I'm glad they're cracking down on crime. That's all I can say.
I feel a lot safer, so I'm actually really happy.
I feel like the nation's finally becoming safe again.
Wow.
With this, so it's nice that he has our backs and he's protecting us.
Occasionally we would have people come in and guys trying to come in and grab things off the shelf and run. That I'm not afraid of anymore.
Positive effect of it is decreasing crime. I do feel safer walking the streets when they're around.
Well,
yeah, but
we gotta wipe every.
They say that They say that we're sellouts and that we just say these things and don't believe them, y'all. If we really said what we can't even go as hard as we go off camera because they will cancel us.
Scott, we had a Democratic congresswoman on in the last hour who said something similar in that this is all about distraction because there are these unpopular legislation and other things. What do you say to that?
Well, he's more popular at this point in his second term than Barack Obama was in his, and he's more popular today than Joe Biden was in his. And so I disagree. I don't think Donald Trump's all that unpopular by historical standards, recent historical standards. And at the same time, I don't agree that his agenda is unpopular. I think the big, beautiful bill is going to help people all over the country, and it invested in ICE agents so that we can continue to crack down on the immigration problem. I think Democrats here are squealing because a Republican president is showing up in blue cities, places that have been run for decades by Democrats that are overrun with violent crime and overrun with illegal immigration, and they've done nothing about it. And even worse, they have encouraged it with soft on crime local policies. And so the real issue here is political. It's just that Democrats are being exposed as being crappy at running big cities, and Donald Trump is showing up to show the people there, hey, it doesn't have to be this way. And oh, by the way, if we bring down the rates of violence and the rates of illegal immigration, that'll be a great thing to go along with it.
Yeah, man, that's it.
This is the last thing I'm going to say. I'm sorry. This is the last little thing I'm going to say. When did we become soft on crime? Where did that ideology come from?
2020.
No. This has been going on for a long time.
Yeah, but
it changed completely. It changed completely.
This is why I say it's the black women, bro. Black men weren't going to jail. Black women wouldn't go to jail like that. So where did this ideology? They don't have this ideology come from. They don't have opportunity. They need this. They need that. It is their faults.
No, everything you just said came from the universities. The universities did not used to be this liberal. I promise you. But you don't
That is a
understand.
whole different thing.
No, it's not the whole thing.
This shit started
It's the
in the
same
hood.
thing.
Yeah, it started
This
in the hood.
started in the hood.
So then why do all the white liberals scream the same thing? Why do all the white liberals scream the same thing?
Because they're idiots. They're getting it from black liberals.
No, they're not. They're getting it from school. I promise you, bro. Even in my school,
we talk about race in school. I've never
because we went to school in Louisiana. But even when I went to OU in Oklahoma, we sat there and I had classes where we talked about stuff like this all the time. We talked about
black people are disproportionately affected.
Yes,
I never had that.
I've been in several classes. I've been in master's classes where they've talked about that. I'm telling you, I swear to God,
I ain't never had.
I've been in master's classes where they've talked about that at Louisiana even.
Well,
I've been in classes at OU where they talked about how if you are against LGBTQ. I remember this is the first time I noticed woke in school. They said if you don't agree, not if you hate or if you're homophobic, or whatever. They said if you do not agree with LGBTQ, then you yourself are deep down gay and you hate yourself. I remember my teacher said that. I was like, okay, is this is this smart? Was that a good take there?
Well, I didn't know that. I went to school in Louisiana.
You don't know how bad it is.
I went to school in Texas. I never.
You don't know how bad it is. It's bad. It's
I know
bad.
in Tennessee we
It is
ain't
bad.
never brought up race. Really,
It is bad.
But these
I'm telling
ideologies,
you.
some people that even go to school have these ideologies that are
Yeah,
black.
but it pushes.
More
And
black
think
people
about
have
social
that,
media.
though. But you
Social
think about
media
this,
affects
though,
it too.
Yeah, think about this though.
Everyone young, all the young people.
Look though. It's still schools that like when like white schools, when these white PWIs, they were celebrating when Trump won. These the sororities,
Not
the
all of
fraternities.
them. Not all
I
of
mean,
them.
but we've seen a lot of it. We've
No,
never
but
seen
it-
black fraternities and sororities ever celebrate Trump. None of them.
They would never do that.
It is white
They would
people.
never
It
do that.
is
They would
way
never do
more
that.
white
That's-
people that. Well, it's 50-50.
I'm telling you.
But guess
Bro.
what? Why is black people never going to be Democrat?
Because they're under the Democrat plantation because they've been brainwashed with
activists.
With Lyndon B. Johnson.
Okay.
I'm gonna have them niggas voting Democrat for 200 years, and he did it. And now I'm telling you, all the schools, all the universities, all this. And then remember during 2020, right during the Biden administration on X and all these social media platforms. Remember we saw a stat that Elon Musk posted before he bought X. It was 75% centered to the left. So when everyone's scrolling on social media and they're being indoctrinated on there, then you go to school and you're being indoctrinated on there, and then you say one thing and you're being canceled for that. And everyone who's around you, the preacher, the politician, everyone, the celebrity.
Biden got this ideology from where? Joe Biden used to be hard on crime. We said videos. The nigga has said we need to get these predators off the street.
He
Trump
didn't get it from
has even
black
said,
folks?
"Hey, I know."
You think Joe Biden let black folks tell him
Trump
what to
said,
say?
"I know Joe Biden for a long time. He hasn't. He's not that bright, but he was never like this." He got
My
this woke
point.
shit from somewhere.
The woke
Kamala
mind
and these
virus.
black
It's the
women.
woke- it's not- you think that the white
black
people
women, bro.
will let black people tell
That's
them what to
why
think?
750,000 black women got
It's
fired
both. It's
off their
both.
government job.
It's both.
Are these black
It's
women
both.
or the
It's
problem,
both.
bro?
It's both. It's both. No, it's the universities more to me.
I think it's the.
It's the universities the biggest problem to me. We out of here, y'all.